No! You suck! Oh, come on! Oh my god! That's it. I'm done. I'm actually done. This is it.
Shut up and sit down.
Hello there guys, dear me the Joker, and welcome back to the Road to Glory, the Road to English Rose. And let me just start by saying Road to English Rose is a bit of a loose concept at the moment, I'm not going to lie. I think I might have what's the word? I think I may have overestimated a little bit the amount of games I was going to play this year, because I'm really off on FIFA. I'm not playing as much as I was last year and the year before. Easily over 2,000 games I think last year. And this year, I think I'm at, 300 at the moment, if that. So, yeah, I have to up my game on that a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Before we get into the video, drop a thumbs up for me if you can, subscribe to the channel, comment all that you can. Today is basically me having a little bit of a meltdown, having a bit of a rant, selling most of my stuff, working out an untradeable team. We'll go through that, play a divisions game and see how it feels. So let's get straight into it. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, comment all you can, let's go. Man, this game kills me. So as you can see on the screen, I'm having a look at Gary Lineker and listed him up. Yeah, so listed up Gary Lineker, went through the rest of the team and listed up what I can. I'm still going through the club, and my plan is I think I'm just going to list up everything that I can, liquidate everything now, get as many coins as I can, rebuild a squad, use my untradables and rebuild, and then we'll go from there. I'll get to that in a minute. This game, Jesus. Weekend League is probably the most stressful game mode I've ever played on any game ever. Even level 20 Tetris, and that game was scary when they started dropping super fast. You lot might be a bit young for that though, you might want to go ask your parents. But there's so many things wrong, or so many things that are winding me up at the minute that it's hard to go into them all. But player of the months are a killer. Lucas, I don't know what they do. I don't know what they did when they patched him, but he went from trash to an absolute beast mode real quick. Obviously, player of the month Hazard's amazing as well. And next week, I know I'm going to be facing Hazard, Aubameyang, Lucas, and I'm just going to get my butt handed to me. Crossing is a bit of a joke this year still. Like I said last time, Lucas is out jumping everybody and smashing headers from nowhere. People are scoring headers from outside the box on me and everything. It's ridiculous. I don't really like time finishing being in there. If you want to make a realistic football game, or you want to make a video game style of it, you can't really mix them both together and have, okay, if you manage to get this timing right, you're going to get a better shot and things. I don't know if it's really the right place for it. AI defending is the worst thing for me. That really gets to me. The game just becomes boring. I've literally had do you know what? I played a game the other day where, or I was raging bad, okay? But I put the controller down, the guy would not, he just wouldn't come to me. When I had the ball, he wouldn't come to me at all. And basically, he went 1-0 up and I sort of flipped my lid. So I just put the controller down and I kept moving it every few seconds. I just sat there like this. Go on, mate. Just go on, crack on, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'm just moving it around. And no joke, 87th minute, he threw the ball out to his defender. Sterling tackled him. I scored 1-0, 87th minute. I just laughed. Had the mic on, I just laughed. I said, sorry, mate, I don't know what happened there. 92nd minute, I scored again on a counter-attack. I won the game 2-1. And I messaged the bloke afterwards and said, look, mate, I'm really sorry. That was an absolute joke. He didn't reply, but to be fair, I wouldn't have replied either. I would have been so angry. But how is that possible? In a game that EA wants to be competitive, they're saying, right, okay, don't worry about it. The game will do all that for you. Now, I'm hoping the patch will fix a lot of things, but my main thing is I'm a strong advocate for release state defending from FIFA 18, where you had to control the attack of your team and control the defence of your team. I don't play FIFA to play half a game of football and let the AI play the other half. And it's not fair that somebody who does that and doesn't care that they sit there and do nothing and just track back and park the bus and hope that they get a counter attack. It's not fair that that is a successful way of playing FIFA. And I would have thought after a year and a half since they changed FIFA 18, the defending, and people complaining about it, you'd think EA would have made a change on it, but whatever. So everything. Well, I wanted to go down my own route this year, not look at OP, sweaty players. The initial idea was go with pack pool players until Christmas when the market crash saves all your coins and go from there. But I realised after a couple of weeks I just didn't have the players to compete with anyone. So that's why we stopped that and we went back to buying players, building a team that way. And now I can just see my team's not good enough again, and I think it's because I don't play enough, so I don't get enough rewards. I'm not doing squad battles. I rarely do divisions during the week, and partly because I'm working a lot, and obviously I've got the kid and whatever. But the other side of it is FIFA's not that fun this year. I have to drag myself to play it sometimes, and like obviously I put a few videos of Black Ops on the channel because I find it more fun. It's relaxing, and FIFA just seems to be a stress all the time. I thought Divisions was gonna be the way out of that, and where there was rewards, I wouldn't have to play Foot Champs, but Division's just the same. Everyone's just sweaty as anything on there, and Black Ops is just more fun because you die, you come back, it doesn't really matter. It's a good laugh, sit on a party and have a crack. On this, it's like, right, okay, another sweat, another grind, another thing that's happening to go against you. Now, as I said, I can see now my team's not good enough. Dyer's decent but not great. Normal Sterling's decent, not great. Gary Lineker's really good, but I don't think he scores more than some other strikers might do for me. So I looked at it and it didn't matter what I did with the team. I finished 50-50 ratio usually anyway, so I can get goal 3, 14 easily as long as I play all of my games. Now, I can't always play all my games, so I need a team that's going to help me to get those extra few wins so that if I don't play them, I can play up to goal 3 and stop, and I'll have the games there. And then if I can play them all, maybe we can push on a goal 2, goal 1. I need to practice a lot more as well to get it, but that's on me. I've got to just do it. But it just sounds stupid after about 300 games, but for me, that is whatever is what I've got to do. I'm hoping with the new patch, some of the dumb goals that I concede, spinny finesses, for example, will ease up a bit on me. Maybe that'll keep my mood a bit calmer. But I've listed Lineker, as you saw. He hasn't sold yet, unfortunately, but the reason I'm selling him is I bought him for 510. If I can sell him for 600 now, and I think he's going for 650, 640, if I can sell him for even 600 minimum, I'll still make 60 grand profit. So then maybe Black Friday we get him back, or we go for a different icon, Stevie G, Lampard, Scholes, someone like that. The defenders I think I want to leave to the end just because my defenders are mostly untradeable, and obviously we bought that Nacho now, and I think he will be a long-term defender because he'll get the boosts on there. So it'll be Wednesday when you're watching this. I think I'm off work. I'm going to need to blast through my divisions games to qualify because we could only play about 8 games last week. So 12 games, and I think I won 8 of them. But that means only silver 2, so only 1,000 Foot Champs points. So I've got to get 1,000 there. What I'm going to do is make this video, me selling it. As you can see on the screen, I've built an untradeable team with all of my red cards and anyone untradeable. I think the only tradable player is Lingard, and that's to keep the chemistry up. And then went into a divisions game, changed my tactics for it, and ended up playing a 4-3-1-2, and the team plays really well. So what I think I'm going to do is use this team until LINEKER sells, and then I'm going to look at the Champions League cards, the ones that move, because I think they're a safe bet. My main two I'm looking at is Sterling and Perisic. I was debating between Bale and Mbappe, and they're 300 and something K each. If I go for Sterling, he's only 200 and something, and then Perisic, I've used him before, obviously, if you remember right at the start of the series. He's outstanding. When them two get boosts, they should both be really, really good. That's going to be the end of the video for today, though. Sorry, it's not really much, just me selling and re-looking at a team. Hope you liked it. Drop a thumbs up, comment. I'm trying to get a few quick videos in just because I've only got like 1 day off, back to work, 1 day off, back to work. So bear with me, guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hopefully big things are coming. Subscribe, share, like, all the rest. Thanks very much. Ta-da.